Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today the topic under discussion is inguinal group of lymph nodes. This is the group of lymph nodes that are very important in inguinal region, and this inguinal region lies below the inguinal ligament and at upper part of the thigh. So the inguinal group of lymph nodes is mainly divided into superficial inguinal group of lymph nodes and deep inguinal group of lymph nodes. Superficial inguinal group of lymph nodes are those which are carried by the superficial lymphatics that draining the skin and fascia, and then finally enter into the superficial inguinal group of lymph nodes. Okay, these superficial group is arranged in T-shaped manner on the upper part of thigh below the inguinal ligament. Now in this picture you can see that this is the great saphenous vein. Basically these lymph nodes are present on each side of the great saphenous vein. Here you can see that these are the nodes. These are superficial inguinal lymph nodes. Okay, they are arranged in T-shaped manner. Like this is vertical group of lymph node, and above to them this one and this one. This is the horizontal, like making a T. Okay, this is horizontal group of lymph nodes, and here it is mainly the vertical group of lymph node. So we divide the superficial inguinal group of lymph node into two main categories: lower vertical group and upper horizontal group. The upper horizontal group is then divided into two main: upper lateral group and the upper medial group. Here you can see that this is the upper medial group and this is the upper lateral group. So we have three type of group of lymph nodes in superficial inguinal lymph nodes. These are the vertical group of lymph nodes and one horizontal, and this horizontal is divided into two: the medial group of lymph nodes and lateral group of lymph nodes. Now we have to learn then which area they involved and which area they drain. So the lower vertical group is placed along both sides of the terminal part of great saphenous vein, where you can see in this diagram. Okay, it is lies on both sides of the terminal part of great saphenous vein, and it contains almost 4 to 5 nodes. They drain the skin fascia of the lower limb. Okay, and most of the lower limb is basically drained into this superficial inguinal group of lymph nodes, the vertical group. Okay, the lower vertical group. Now the second one is we are going to discuss about the upper lateral group. This one. Okay, this is the upper lateral group. It is lies, or you have to write down about its location. Okay, the upper lateral group is located below the lateral part of the inguinal ligament, and it contains 3 to 4 nodes. Okay, the main area they drain is the infraumbilical part of anterior abdominal wall, gluteal region, skin and fascia of upper part of thigh. Okay, we are talking about this one is the upper lateral group of lymph nodes. Okay, now the third one is the upper medial group. This upper medial group is lies at the medial end of the inguinal ligament. Definitely here is inguinal ligament, this one's at the lateral part, and this one will be the medial part. So the upper medial group is lies below the medial end of inguinal ligament, and it has only contains 1 to 2 nodes. Okay, this area is mainly drained the external genital organs: perineum, urethra, vagina, these type of. Okay, this was whole about the superficial inguinal group of lymph nodes. So the second one is the deep inguinal lymph nodes, which you can see they lie deep in the deep fascia. Okay, you should know the deep inguinal lymph nodes located under the deep fascia on the medial aspect of the femoral vein. You should know the relation that they are mainly lies on the medial aspect of the femoral vein, and the lymphatic vessel that accompany the small saphenous vein, they enter the popliteal group of lymph nodes, which are basically surround the popliteal vein. These vein we will discuss on later on. You just need to understand here that there are some nodes in the popliteal region as well, These are the popliteal group of lymph nodes, and they are also draining into the deep inguinal lymph nodes. Okay, this is a popliteal group of lymph nodes, the superficial inguinal group of lymph nodes. They all combine together and enter into the deep inguinal lymph nodes. So the deep inguinal lymph nodes are mainly drain superficial inguinal lymph nodes, popliteal group of lymph nodes, some area of the perineum as well. Okay. This is here I have described here the deep inguinal lymph node. From deep inguinal lymph nodes, all the lymph is entered in finally into external and common iliac lymph node, and from there it enters into the lumbar lymphatic trunk. Okay, this was the whole about inguinal group of lymph nodes.